Activision. This logo I have to skip because it's copyrighted. Sidhe, we make games. That's some real Nintendo Switch has games energy right there. King Julian, what would the world do without you?
Tell me, Mr. Alex, where do I get one of these rickshaws?
But King Julian, you don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
Maurice, why do you sound like Tracy Morgan?
Details, Mr. Alex. I will prove to the entire world who is the best driver. We'll have a competition, one I'm sure to win. Oh, I'm excited now. Ooh, look at me, giddy with the speed and the burning rubber and the revving engines. Vroom.
Julian, I do not like the way you're moving your body like that. I know you like to move it, but surely you got to have some kind of limit there. Oh, that sure was the cutscene of all time. And this... Yeah, yeah, if you're wondering why I turned down the music, it's because they're playing a rendition of Reel-to-Reel's I Like to Move It, and I don't want to risk getting copyrighted. Oh, no, hold on. No. Except, yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, so hey guys, this is Bumpy Gaming. Okay, actually, no, let me add my own music over this. Hey guys, this is Bumpy Gaming back here once again, here with Madagascar Kart. Yeah, this is when DreamWorks was all in on their Mario Kart knockoff phase. You know, because then they did this and they did the DreamWorks Kart Racer with other characters like 2 years later. And then we got one in the 2020s, which I already did a video on. Yeah, so Madagascar Karts. As you can see, this is the Xbox 360 version here, being played through Xenia, actually. This was, I'm not going to lie, this was kind of a pain in the ass to set up, because, you know, I have Xenia. This is like one of the few games that actually, this is one of the few Xbox 360 games that actually runs well, like natively on my PC. And if you notice, like, the Parsec logo in the top left corner, I'm recording with my Steam Deck, streaming my main desktop PC. Because I tried to record natively on OBS with my PC, but it caused the game to lag. Because Xenia, it's a more high-end emulator. Yeah, and you know, I would have emulated the Wii version through Dolphin, but that has a weird feature where like you can't select anything on the menus. Like the game itself plays just fine, but you can't select anything on the menus without pointing your Wii remote at it. And I could simulate it with the Xbox controller, but like no, like. You like, it's not like a case where like you can select something with the remote and then, you know, you use the arrows to move up and down. Like, no, you have to, and you can't press A to select it either. Like you have to be pointing at, you have to be pointing at the text in order to select it. You can't push the Wiimote away and then press A even when the text is still yellow. Like, no, you have to. And that was, I knew that was going to drive me crazy, so here we are today. And plus, I needed a bit of a challenge, anywho. So anyways, yeah, Madagascar Karts. Funny enough, I actually do remember owning this game on PlayStation 3. Yeah, on PlayStation 3 I had this game, yet I don't actually remember sitting down and playing it. I actually had the DS version as well as a kid. That I know for a fact I played. Yeah.
Very much so.
You got quick race, championship, time trial, move it, whatever that is, and checkpoint race. Normally I do quick race. That's what I was doing to test this game to make sure it worked. But I'm going to do championship, you know, just to give myself a proper gameplay experience.
50cc. I'm an expert at 50cc.
Why does that not surprise me, Julian? Okay, so we got Alex, got Marty, Melman, Gloria, the Penguins, the Chimps, King Julian, which is, it's kind of weird that he's unlockable considering that whole opening cutscene was hyping up the fact you can play as him. And we got other DreamWorks characters. We got Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens, and we got Shrek from The Prince of Egypt. Alright, so here's Alex. Alright. We've got the Zany Zoo Cup so far. We got Plane Wreck, Shark Beach, and New York City Zoo. Plane Wreck being from the second movie, the other 2 tracks being from the first movie. You know, this predates Madagascar 3. Yeah, like I said, I'll insert the actual game music in post. Yeah, so here's Plane Wreck. Oh, there's a shortcut. That's cool. Go, freaks! I always forget King Julian calls them freaks. And I forget because DreamWorks hasn't made a new Madagascar movie in God knows how long. This year's the 20th anniversary as well, so come on, DreamWorks, make another one. Alright. Go. That might get... Actually, let me see something. Let me see something. Can I... Okay, yes I can. Yeah, so forget everything I said about inserting the music in post. And just a heads up for you guys, I'll play other characters later, but like just a heads up, Alex, he is like genuinely the only character I actually enjoy using in this game. Like everyone else is just not up to snuff, but like Alex, he's like the best character in the game, like honestly. Also, I don't think it happened yet, but I do apologize in advance if Parsec lags at any point during the video. Again, not that I think it'll really do so, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, granted, I am looking at my main PC monitor while recording this. You know, I'm not really looking at the Steam Deck, but still, you know, I figure, you know, since the video signal that you're watching is coming from the Steam Deck, yeah, that might cause issues. Huh, take that, Gloria. Oh, come on. I should have gotten ahead of Gloria. What the hell happened there? Yeah, like, from what I've played in this game, that does seem to be a common issue. You know, okay, that's copyright. That's copyright. That's copyright. Yeah, whatever. Stop. Yeah, so I'm just going to reinsert it in post then. Forgot the game did that. Gonna get you. Are you though? Yeah, take that, Marty. You're the whole reason this franchise exists in the first place. Because you just had to go see Connecticut. Wow, first place. Jeez. Next race. All right, what do we have here? Shark Beach from the first Madagascar. No, wait, actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Shark Beach. I mean, I know this is the beach from Madagascar 1, but I don't remember Madagascar 1 actually having any sharks in it. Well, see, when I think of like sharks in Madagascar, I think of that little side joke in Escape to Africa where like Mort, he crash lands on some beach and then there's like a shark chasing him. And then at the end of the movie, Mort actually reaches Africa and the shark's still chasing him. And then the shark lands in the volcano. Oh, shit. Gloria, get over here. You bad bitch. Well, I say bad bitch, but I'm pretty sure that's why Melman wants to bang you so much. God, what would giraffe and hippo babies look like? I mean, I'm sorry for putting such a horrifying image in your mind, but the thing is, I can't get it out of my mind, so I want to transfer it to somebody else. So, get fucked, I guess. This time's the charm! Yeah, because you know, it's like the developers knew there was going to be more than 3 instances of players using that item. Oh, no, no, no! Julian, what the fuck? Damn it! Fuck.
Hey everybody! Did you see that?
Wow. Genuinely, how the hell am I in first place still?
Firing on all cylinders today.
Stop saying that, Marty. Yeah, that's another problem you're going to see with this game. A lot of the voice lines repeat over and over. Like, every time I tested this game, I very quickly got sick of King Julian saying, 50cc! I am an expert at 50cc! Penguins? Oh my god, it's the spider from the first movie, who only had like one line. Well, how'd it do?
Who's the cat?
Wow, I'm on a roll today. Jesus Christ. Next race. And this is going to be the New York City Zoo. All right. Move it. Wait, was that supposed to be like a special item? And if so, is the disco ball supposed to be King Julian's special item? Because I see they're taking cues from Mario Kart Double Dash here.
Hope everybody was watching that.
And I am too, because I just now got the idea. Yeah, by the time you're watching this, I just now had the idea of putting the menu music for Mario Kart Double Dash over the menus. Horn of Maurice. Oh yeah, because Maurice is not a racer in this game. If he were, that would be a special item.
You don't go, girl!
You don't go, girl! Oh god, this guy. Actually, you know, honestly, that dialogue would not feel out of place in a Madagascar movie. But if anything, I don't imagine Al. I more so imagine Skipper saying something like that.
We'll see how they handle this!
Oh my god. This could be it, Marty. I just want you to know, you were truly a 1 in a million friend. Thanks, buddy. You're the best ever. There's something I must tell you. What? What is it, buddy? I broke your iPod. What? The buttons were so small. It made me mad. The horror. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill you. It was an accident. I'll get you to it. Bye-bye. 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 I love you, Gloria. I always have. Well, you know, you love her like you love a good book, I'm fucking up the line. You love her like you love the beach or a good book or the beach. Ah, second place. Come on, Melman. You should have let me head first. I was quoting you.
And the winner is Alex!
Wow, I won. Really? My skills
Well,
are naturally
Wouldn't
unnatural.
really say, well, I mean, you won the last race, Melman, but you didn't really win overall. Also, I'm kind of surprised to not see Gloria here, considering she was kind of screwing me over. So, return to menu. Yes.
Welcome, giant freaks.
All right. Oh yeah, we'll do. I think.
Oh, things to play with.
Yeah, 100cc. Yeah, we're not doing that because I do want to demonstrate how kind of bad the other characters are. So we're gonna do Gloria for this one. Yeah, since she was screwing me over. Let's see. We got the Wild and Wacky Cup. We got the Fusa Rocks, the Volcano, and the Freighter. Oh, okay. So again, it's like 2 tracks from the first movie, 1 track from Escape to Africa. Yeah, this game came out in 2009, so I imagine, you know, maybe they would have started development on this in like late 2007, early 2008. Like, how much of Escape to Africa was realized by that point? And if they were still cracking it by that point, you know, was this back when it was still known as Madagascar: The Crate Escape? Yeah, you know, that title, it was, fun fact about that title, it was scrapped so late in development that the trailer for the movie on the home video release of B Movie, it actually still uses the title Madagascar: The Crate Escape. Yeah, I think, yeah, like, and then by the time a proper trailer came out, you know, they attached that to fucking Kung Fu Panda in the theater. Yeah, by the time Kung Fu Panda came out, they had already changed the title to Escape to Africa. Yeah, as you can see with Gloria, not really getting the same mileage out of her that I did with... She's okay. I admit I didn't really play a lot of Gloria during my testing. I didn't really play a lot of Gloria during my testing, but... Yeah, honestly, I feel like I probably should have used Marty for this. Because I remember Marty being pretty rough. Or the Penguins, for that matter. Melman, I think, wasn't really that fun either. Spin, baby, spin! Or it should have been more like spin, baby, spin. For those who get the reference. Fuck you, Bob. Fucking Seth Rogen blob, Let's just say there's a reason I prefer Mantis over you. Or, actually, what was that character Seth Rogen played in Shrek the Third? He was like the captain of the ship that Shrek, Donkey, and Puss were taking to, like, meet Artie. Yeah, I think that was Seth Rogen as well. Oh yeah, I have a thing of bananas I haven't used yet. But now I have. Yeah, I mean, Gloria's okay. I mean, I'm still going to main Alex any day of the week. But yeah, Gloria wasn't really as bad as I was thinking she would be. Wow, I even got first place as her. Goddamn. I apparently unlocked the track I just played on, the Fusa Rocks. Fusa. God, you know, that reminds me of this fan fiction I read years ago of like a Madagascar 4, where like the plot of it was like the Fusa brainwashing humans, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's like a typical fan fiction plot. So anyways, here's the volcano from Madagascar 2. You know, this is the volcano where like Julian tries to sacrifice Melman. He tries to sacrifice Melman. Or I think, like, Melman, he takes it so that Gloria will be with him and not Moto Moto. And then, yeah, Melman almost takes the sacrifice, and then Gloria saves him. I think another reason he did it, too, was because Julian thought, by making a sacrifice to the volcano, that the water would come back. And the water did come back to to Africa, but that was only because Alex and his dad took out the dam. He said, let's have some fun and take out the dam, Bassetown. Skipper, Alex wants to take out the dam. Okay, but it's his funeral. Tell him no! Pull up! They'll kill us! Pass it on! He says there's no other way. What? No, he says give up. There's no other way. Kill us. Bassetown. Are you sure? Men, there is no sacrifice greater than someone else's. And then the ragdoll gets shot and it's like, no! Medic! Ramming speed! God, that whole scene is just... You know, in a movie that... Yeah, in a movie... I mean, I'll admit Madagascar 2 has soured on me a little bit, but there are some parts in that movie that are legitimately funny and honestly carry it. Like, honestly carry it. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for those genuinely funny... Or at least for how many genuinely funny bits there were... I don't think the movie, I'd probably say it's, like a lot of the humor in Madagascar 2 definitely saves it from being mid. That's a shame, too, because Madagascar 2 is a movie I loved as a kid. It was an instrumental part in making me the big DreamWorks fanboy that I am today. Yeah, Madagascar 2, I just largely don't care about. And then... final race of this cup, which I believe is the freighter from the first movie. Ah, yes, this place. You, higher mammal, can you read? It says, ship to Kenya, Wildlife Preserve, Africa. Africa? That ain't gonna fly. Actually, if you think about it, for Madagascar 1, like the penguins are just as responsible for the plot as Marty is, when you really think about it. Yeah, so the penguins, I would say, definitely deserve their own TV show and their own movie, for that matter. And I don't know how big of a hot take this is, but like, I genuinely prefer the Penguin. Like, I think the Penguins spin-off movie is better than. I actually think it's better than either of the two proper Madagascar sequels. Yeah, I mean, Madagascar 1, I think, is great. A masterpiece of comedy, if I may be so daring. Yeah, Madagascar 2, I said before, I think it's kind of mid, but also genuinely has some of the funniest moments in the franchise. Like, that whole plane wreck scene is just gold. And the Madagascar 3... I mean, I like it. I definitely like it better than 2, but it is kind of forgettable. Like, I'd say that and like Puss in Boots 1, I'd say are like the two most forgettable DreamWorks movies. Yeah, Madagascar 3, I like a lot of it, but it is kind of forgettable. Yeah, and then the Penguin spin-off is just... It's like genuinely the funniest film in the franchise since the first one. I mean, I maybe could have done without the subplot of Private wanting to be a valuable member of this team. I could have maybe done without any of the sappy bits, but no, it's otherwise a good time. Watch it! Oh no, he did. Fuck! Fuck! Get that little freak! You think Gloria's little? Look at her. She's thick. She ain't fat, bro. Just a little thick. She ain't fat, bro. Just a little thick. I think I got first in every single race.
Goes to show the depth perception isn't all it's cracked
Oh
up to
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Bob, why do you sound like a smoker? Bob, why do you sound like a smoker? You know who they should have gotten for Bob in this game? I don't know if he was the voice of Bob in the what is it? In the Monsters vs. Aliens game, but in the Monsters vs. Aliens TV show, Bob is voiced by Eric Edelstein, who also does the voice of Grizz from We Bare Bears. So, yeah, that's who I think should be the general voice actor for Bob. Shut up, Julian.
Now we get even more of these CC things to play with.
Nah. Actually, I'm going to show a truly bad... I'm going to just play as the Penguins.
We're headed into hostile territory, boys.
Let's see. We got Shrek's Swamp, got the Watering Hole from Madagascar 2, and we got the Monsters vs. Aliens trademark Mothership. The Fabulous Freak Cup. Can't believe I forgot to read that. Yeah, I'm thinking after this we'll call it quits on the video. Shrek's Swamp. I gotta be honest with you guys, I was tempted. I was tempted to put like a MIDI of All-Star over this track, but it's probably better to preserve the game's music. And I'm not going to image flash any Shrek memes either, so don't even ask. And don't ask how I feel about the Shrek 5 redesigns either, because chances are the lot of you are not going to like what I have to say. Although if you've seen some of my DreamWorks character tier list videos, I've already expressed how I feel about the redesigns. So disagree with that if you like. I don't give a shit. Agree, disagree, who cares? I'm not here to change anybody's opinions. I'm just stating my own.
How did it all come to this?
Oh god, chimps.
No mercy, soldiers.
Yeah, I mean, the turning on the Penguins is a bit janky, but other than that, they're not as bad as I remembered. Honestly, maybe I was kind of overselling how bad Marty was. Yeah, actually, you know what? How about after this cup, I'll do a quick race as Marty. We'll see if he's as bad as I remember. Fuck! Also, I saw earlier 200cc. 200cc was apparently one of the classes, and I'm like, oh, they did 200cc before Mario Kart made it cool.
It ain't over till the hippo sings, boys.
It ain't over till the hippos sing, boys.
What did I just say?
Huh, now Gloria has the same item I do. Oh, I think it just lagged a little bit. Like, not even a parsec lag, but, like, it lagged on my fucking PC. Yeah, and I occasionally look back at the Steam Deck monitor. It seems to be running very well. Which, I mean, given that this is a cloud-based service, I would hope so. Though, if anyone's knowledgeable, I have been thinking about potentially upgrading my parsec to Moonlight. Is that any good? It just seems, like, I don't know, everything I see about Moonlight lately, it just makes it seem more appealing than Parsec. I mean, I still love Parsec, but, yeah, I've been thinking about potentially looking into Moonlight. That's why they call me Skipper. I assumed it was for no other reason, Skipper. Alright, now let's check out the watering hole. Somebody's poisoned the water hole! The reference was too good to pass up. It just was. God, I hope that Move It soundbite doesn't get copyrighted. I shouldn't worry about it, though. Because, it is somewhat isolated from the instrumentals of the song, so... Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
It's us or them.
It's us or them.
Black and white and in the rearview mirror.
What's black and white and in the rear view mirror? I'd rather not answer that question.
Ogre back to the swamp.
King of the racetrack, baby.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They got the drafts in their dying holes. Okay, that was another thing I liked about Madagascar 2. You know, where like Melman actually becomes a doctor to the other drafts and prevents them from dying. Damn it.
Was appreciated.
Ah! Stop it! My god, no, I'm like actually getting Mario Karted now. I dare you to do that again! Well, I dare you to... No! What? Okay. Okay, that was...
Ready, bayonet.
Operation Invisible. That is their special move?
Who says a penguin can't fly?
That is their special move.
Go. Go for it.
Don't you mean Operation Invincible? Oh, cool. Well, I think we just bounced off of Moto Moto. At least I think that hippo was Moto Moto.
No mercy, soldiers.
Looks like him. All right, final lap. Final lap. I am an expert at the final lap. Mort got us in a fucking car wreck. I am now paralyzed from the neck down and I cannot move it. Move it.
Fuck up, Private.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of glad I decided to do this because this week I was originally going to do like a Hot Wheels video because if you remember during the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League stream, we had talked about Hot Wheels and that gave me the idea to play some Hot Wheels games. But like, honestly, a lot of the Hot Wheels games, I mean they're fun games, but just Hot Wheels is something I couldn't be any less knowledgeable about. So I feel like I wouldn't really have a lot of interesting commentary. Yeah, but with Madagascar here, I already have a lot more to say. Ah, they got the bobblehead in the car. That's great. That's pretty epic, actually. All right, so final race. We got the Monsters vs. Aliens trademark Mothership. Though I don't see why it needs to be trademarked when that's their fucking IP. I mean, Shrek didn't have the trademark next to it, so what gives? Move it. Okay, I at least like the view of the solar system here.
It's us or them.
And I gotta say, I never quite understood the hate for Monsters vs. Aliens. I mean, I can see some people not gelling with it, but I always thought it was a fun time. Like, even as a kid, I remember... Well, I mean, as a kid, it's one thing, but like even today, I'd argue it still kind of holds up. I can at least respect the vision behind it. You know, how DreamWorks, how they wanted to pay respects to, like, all those B horror movies from back in the 60s. It's kind of amazing how they were expecting this to be their next big franchise. Which, I mean, there is definitely potential for a franchise. I'll give them that. You know, but they made, like, Halloween specials, like a TV show. Yet they never made a proper sequel. And honestly, I think now that they're owned by a big media conglomerate that is Comcast, I think they ought to change that. Hell, give Megamind a sequel while you're at it. And no, Doom Syndicate doesn't count. Which I know people are going to interpret this as like, oh, you're saying Ralph Breaks the Internet isn't a sequel to Wreck-It Ralph, which, okay, it's a bit of a different circumstance, because see, like, a movie like Ralph Breaks the Internet Yeah, a movie like Ralph Breaks the Internet, that was actually made by Walt Disney Animation Studios, the same company that did the first Wreck-It Ralph. Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate, that was made by DreamWorks' TV division, unlike the first movie, which was made in-house at DreamWorks Animation proper. Yeah, so I think that's... because I think that whole too bad I never got a sequel, I think that joke is like painfully unfunny. But I think Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate is one of the few instances where I can somewhat tolerate it, even if it is still annoying as hell. I haven't even seen Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate, but even I can tell that the hate for it is a bit overblown. Like, I kind of feel like if DreamWorks, if they had made like a third Boss Baby, like if they had made like a third Boss Baby at their TV division, I don't think there'd be nearly as many people complaining about it. Ah, damn it, I spun out again. But yeah, no, DreamWorks, like, make proper sequels to Monsters vs. Aliens and Megamind, please. And again, make a Madagascar 4 at some point, please. You know, I don't care that the voice actors for Marty and Gloria are in a bit of a feud right now, but just do it. You know, Madagascar is one of your most lucrative franchises. You know, just do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Huh, that's an ancient meme right there. Yeah, that's an ancient meme. You know, funny story about that meme. Like, back in college, I made like a presentation. We made like a presentation, and I think the subject I got was like motivation. Like, you got to be motivated to like do shit. And I just filled it. Well, I didn't fill it, but like it was like a group project. So my part was like referencing Shia LaBeouf's "Just Do It." And when I was presenting it to the class, I remember my professor at the time straight up saying, "Yes, you can do anything as long as you're not getting arrested." So. And she was like an old lady, mind you, so the fact that she knew what Shia LaBeouf was up to at the time, that was, I don't know, it was a pretty based feeling, I ain't gonna lie. Rico, let's send this soldier back to the swamp. That line goes hard, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I've unlocked all the tracks. Oh, I unlocked the chimps as well.
Great! Now get me home to my swamp.
Yeah, I want to do a quick race as Marty, see if he's as bad as the last time I played him. Yeah, let's see if he's as bad as the last time I played him. Oh, okay, it doesn't... Okay. Sorry, I had the whole cups mentality in my mind. Alright, plane wreck. Yeah, let's see if he's as bad as I remember, and then we'll call it quits. Okay, yeah, Marty's not that bad either. Jeez. Wow, I really was getting my panties in a bunch, huh?
Oh, no, not in my house.
Not in my house, motherfucker!
Hey, Blue, can you see me?
Hey, Blue, can you see? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I like this in racing, in crossover racing games when like the characters actually acknowledge each other. Yeah, because I know the new DreamWorks Kart Racing, you know, the one that Game Mill put out a couple years ago, that had, you know, like Mr. Wolf saying "Beat that, Shrek," and whatnot, like. And then, you know, I think of, you know, because Game Mill also did, you know, Game Mill also did Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3, which just had characters, repeating lines from their show. They don't really properly interact with one another. That's the same with the fighting games, too. I wish there were more specialized character interactions. And from what I heard, that was more of like a Nickelodeon mandate than a Game Mill one. Here's a little something from me to you. A dildo. No, let me boost. Let me boost. Let me boost. Thank you. First place, first place, first place, first place. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And, yeah, you know what? That is going to just about do it for my video on Madagascar Kart. It's actually a pretty solid game, I'm not going to lie. I mean, look, the whole Mario Kart clone with licensed characters, it's been done before, but, Madagascar Karts, it doesn't really bring anything new to the table, per se, but I'd also argue it doesn't really need to. You can just sit back, relax, and have a good time. Yeah, this is a solid 7 out of 10 game. Now, of course, your opinion might vary depending on how you feel about the Madagascar movies. I love Madagascar. But, that's neither here nor there, though. Madagascar Karts is a pretty solid game, I would say. I mean, it's not as good as, like, DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing, but... And actually, I think the developers who did this also did DreamWorks Superstar Karts from, like, 2011. Yeah, so I haven't played that in a minute. I'll have to see how that holds up. But, yeah, Madagascar Karts, not bad. And, so until next time, this is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed. And remember, there are fates worse than death.